Hey, hello, and welcome back to our Hytale adventure. Last episode, I built this tall windmill to overlook my growing empire of crops. Food is secured and loneliness cured, thanks to my first ever friend, Squeaky the Mouse. However, it seems the Quebecs from the nearby village have decided that my copper armor is laughable. And frankly, I agree. So today, it's time to descend into the caves in search of something sturdier. And let's not forget we need a place to smelt those shiny ores. A blacksmith is in order. Without further ado, grab my hand and let's jump right in. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Yeah, I'm currently tending to my crops. As you can see from the last episode, we've had some changes. I basically managed to upgrade almost the entire field with eternal seeds. Some of the remaining bits include the pumpkins, because they are expensive. But other than that, we've got ourselves a pretty lucrative business going. As a matter of fact, just look how many crops we have already. And what's even better, how much essence of life we have. I waited for you guys to upgrade our workbench to another tier. What is this? A redwood log. We have maple at the house. Yup, here it is. Alright, and there we go. We started off strong with some workbench upgrades, but I've got something even more exciting to show you guys. Believe it or not, but I tend to read the comments sometimes, you know? And you guys told me that I can actually craft a carpet in a builder's workbench. Well, it's actually called a roof, but I don't see why not. However, I don't want to make a white carpet. For our house, we definitely need an orange one. So let me quickly grab some orange flowers. How do I make orange flowers? Oh, wait, maybe you can make a dye from a pumpkin, because it's also orange. Yeah. Okay, let's first do some orange petals. And yes. Yeah, I know it says it's a roof, but it can work as a carpet as well. Look! Looks so nice, looks so finished. Actually, light blue would be best for the windmill because of the theme we've got going on. But you know, today's episode is not gonna be all about carpets and farming. I actually wanna upgrade my armor a bit. You know, it's the third episode and we're still rocking with copper tools. And while I do have some iron left, I don't think it's gonna suffice. So I say I get ready and we go down to the mines. Having grabbed a few of those veggie skewers, I made sure our equipment is fully ready. And just like that, it was time to dig deep into the darkness. Yup. Time to get going. And you know, we needn't go any far because turns out right by our house is a little cave entrance. So let's dive right in. If you guys don't see much, don't worry. I don't see much either. Still waiting for that brightness setting to arrive. Oh, what is this block? Clay! Wait, this is free clay? During my first few minutes in the cave, I encountered my most beloved spider rooms. Oh my god, what? The noise is so terrible! They hang from the ceiling! As well as a brand new underground biome, glowing with promise. But no. What I assumed would be a new type of ore was the same blue crystal I found last episode in magical rivers on the surface. Still, it's pretty, so of course it lands in my backpack. My problem is gonna be torches, because I have only one left. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find my way back. And there is... Ah! What I meant to say was that there is some iron down near the lava. Do we go? For once, I paused and actually thought before charging ahead. And that's how a smart plan formed in my head. We go back to our base somehow. And we craft ourselves an iron pickaxe and an iron weapon. So that if we go to the molten area, we at least have something to defend ourselves with. I mean, we have over a stack. And we also got some re-ingots. Yeah, it should be enough at least for a pickaxe and a mace. Once I climbed back out of the caves, I threw the iron into the furnace and harvested the crops that had grown while I was busy risking my life. And thanks to that, I am now able to craft myself some more eternal seeds. By the way, this requirement for 1 eternal bag of pumpkin is insane. But progress is progress, I guess. And at least we had enough lettuce. It looks like iron is done. Yep. So now we've got nothing left. Then craft ourselves an iron pickaxe. Let's go. And additionally, let's check these out. I either want to go for a mace or a sword. To be honest, I want to try different stuff, so I think we're gonna go for the sword this time. Let's grab a bow as well. How much in total do we need? 9, 60. Okay. 25, 32. I think 45, but if we add the shield, really 49. You couldn't just make it 50. I'm gonna lie, we're not that far off, but we still need to farm some more. And additionally, I saw that we could be able to upgrade our workbench. Now, I don't know why I would like to do that, but if I'm able, then why not? Doing that will have to wait, as crafting a full set of armor was the priority. And I didn't have enough to do that just yet. However, what I grew abundant in was my unwavering warrior spirit. And a pickaxe, nice. And my question is, yes, it works. Now, are we ready to go back? Well, this is as ready as I will ever get. Back underground, the scenery started changing. New blocks appeared, the kind that scream, lava biome ahead, good luck. Wait, this is a different flooring, isn't it? Yeah, it looks funky and ooh. This is a big drop. I am not sure I wanna go down this way. It was the biggest challenge of the series yet. Oh, it takes damage? Fire steel golem. Yeah, this sounds a bit more dangerous than the ground golem or whatever that was. Is he resetting his HP every time he goes back there? What do we do? We pray. That's what we do. We pray. The big guy doesn't see us. We can just crouch nearby, right? Is this pushing it? Not really. Listen, I will fight this guy, okay? This episode even, I guarantee you that. But maybe when I have the iron armor and not the copper one. Incandescent skeleton. What the fuck? This is like the evil guy. Oh god. He pains. Oh, essence of fire. Oh my god, what is this? Not the goblins, mind you, the thing. Magma snail, living spark, magma rhino toad. What do you mean, magma rhino toad? It's cute. It's making cute noises. Can we be friends? Yeah, we're friends! I did make a new friend down there, but the universe loves balance, and for every kind soul, it spawns something so vile, it makes you wish you were never born. The snail is good too, the rhino is not. What the frick are you? Yeah, this place was swarming with enemies of all kinds. Go to hell, go to hell, go to hell. Oh, it died. No exaggeration at all. Recording this made my intestines tie up in the craziest knot known to man. That's the freaking frog! No. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me down that lava, huh? How does that work? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, no! I hate toads! I hate toads! Okay, I just get my iron stuff and I exit. Maybe let's try the other side, huh? You really don't see me, huh? Yeah. Ah! It's chasing me! No, stop. I hate this place. There's another guy like this. Why? There were madman bombers running around, horned magma frogs licking your face without any consent, and even punk rock skeletons radiating pure judgment as if I personally offended them with my current Tate McRae infatuation. All in all, I did not feel welcome in this area. We have over 2 stacks, so that's good. However, the adventurer in me wants to explore this area around here. Or maybe no, maybe I really don't want to explore anymore. We shall head back home because if I continue this any further, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Now I'm hoping that with this much iron, I won't have to come down here like ever. How do I get out though? Oh, that's the frog! Getting out was not easy at all. And, a spoiler, I will be coming back to this hellhole this very episode. But for now, it was timeout. It's gonna be the surface because it's yes, layered! Oh my god, I see the light! Oh, beautiful lush green world of Hytale, how I missed you. And it seems we're near this mineshaft / quarry we explored some time ago. Oh god, it feels good to be back. I can feel my stomach loosening up. Oh, I think I'm gonna need a break. Okay, we're here, we're back. Smelt this up. Cindercloth scraps. So this is a second tier of those. Okay, I get that. And the essence of fire, huh? Well, I'm gonna be back with you guys once this stuff is done smelting, as well as after I've taken a short little break because I need to breathe after what just happened, okay? Kid you not, that was the first time ever on this channel I had to pull away from recording. Physically, I just couldn't push through because of these freaking frog jump scares. Ugh. Anywho, I found a way to cheer myself up and was soon ready to resume. I am back after taking a few huge breaths, one of which inhaled a whole cup of ramen. Weird act aside, we really do have plenty of iron now. However, before I go ahead and craft myself some nice shiny armor, I would rather first make it intentional, right? Because I can craft myself a new armor, it just wouldn't hit the same. As if we built ourselves a sort of a blacksmith somewhere around here? Huh? Yeah, that's what I had planned for today. And after we're done with that and get ourselves some proper armor, we can go and kick some fire buttocks. The palette will be as always. However, this time, I would like to focus more on the cobble side of things. Let me start by expanding this pathway all the way up there. Instead of jumping right back into the lava and just suffering, I made the wise decision to start building. We needed a peaceful intermission. And what's better than some Bob the Builder roleplay? Basically, the entire idea for the blacksmith or weaponsmith really comes from the fact that I still have those two workbenches that I clearly have no idea where to put them. I like to have a reason to move around my base, you know. If I had everything in my starter house, that what would be really the point of building? Ideally, the outline will start here. So we have 7 blocks wide and then 11, because we do have to go for the uneven number. Extending the beams. I accidentally made them a block too tall, and I just remembered that I can now craft myself a freaking iron hatchet. Let's go! And also, some of you have said something about a hammer. So if I hit this log, doesn't do nothing. We will see later, I guess. Ooh, I like this hatchet. It's like way sharper. Look at that sharpness. Trust me, in my native language, I do know a lot of words, okay? Just sometimes in your second language, it doesn't come as easy, you know? Let's extend the skeleton as we always do. This time I decided to make it a bit lower. That's why the pillars are only 4 blocks tall. Let's do our signature move at this point. Sometimes you have your own traits in building, and for this playthrough of Hytale, for me it's gonna be those slabs, because even though every building looks different, obviously, they're all tied up by a similar color palette or the slabs. Now, since it's gonna be a blacksmith, a smelting kind of build, I want some of the walls to be completely out of stone. And as for the rest, we're gonna go with sort of a similar vibe as we always do, but this time I wanna add a block of this log-filled wooden blocks, yeah. But it does look empty. I'm actually thinking we replace this with the darker ones. Ooh. As for this side though, I think I want to introduce a window and a beam. And the last bit in here, I actually think a big window. It will look nice here, since I plan for this area to be like open and to extend the path in here. And maybe we could actually make another entrance from here. But I still don't understand how this hammer is supposed Oh, that is cool. Hallelujah! Roof time. Today I wanna try with the cobblestone one. Yeah, so thank you to the person who exposed me to the existence of a hammer in the game. And also respect to myself for sticking with this roof, cause initially I wasn't too fond of it. With time though, you will see it was a good base. We started the episode with a big carpet discovery, didn't we? But these have never been carpets. Actually, they are just roofs. And so I thought to myself, hey, wouldn't it be fun if we made a little tent-like place? Let's make 10 of these, maybe 5 of these, and we'll figure out the rest of the stuff later. As a sort of foundation for this roof, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the usual style of a pillar. And now we have to figure out how this will work. Okay, white. I like this. Now on the other side. This here needs to go like a slope. Will that work? I have no clue, but about to find out. I'm just gonna need you to ignore like this piece here and everything is gonna be good. You can't really see it from so far away, can you? And while we're on the topic of roofs and carpet roofs, I say we add some character to this build. Will this work? Yes, it shall work. And of course, a planter. And in here we're gonna have daisies, as with every build, as well as poppies, because this one is red-coated. On to the other side. Yeah, we also need some stuff in here. It is now a mighty fine roof. Only if it wasn't for the hollow attic. Say less. One less hollow attic right away. Before I am completely done with the roof, I want to add one tiny detail. I will give you 3 seconds to guess. 1, 2. I want a chimney. Don't know what to do with a roof that looks a bit too boring? My advice is to add a chimney. Duh! We have the usual problem of not currently having in our possession campfires. I will make sure to put them in once we defeat some goblin camp. But for now, I say it's not looking all too bad, yeah. Ooh la la, mamacita, señorita, papi! Do we now tackle the interior? Yeah, I do crave some interior decorating. First things first, it's time for the flooring. Similarly to how I did it in the barn crop storage thingy, I wanna use the pathway, the planks, as well as the darkened cobble. And some of these I'm gonna just bumpy dumpty. I would also like to extend the beams all the way to the top so that we have more structure in here. A little bold move with a pillar. And another bold move is gonna be adding a second floor. Instead of making your usual staircase, I'm thinking we do something fun. Little parkour action to get on top. I put in some lanterns, planters, as well as 2 furnaces, because 2 is better than 1. And where did I put the ores? And as for the chests, I don't think I will ever need this much storage. However, in my starter house, I'm already running out of space, so I would rather have some additional space here and there, you know? And I also think it's high time we relocate those 2 workbenches as well. I feel like the anvil would look nicely outside. And as for the armorer's workbench, I thought about placing it near the entrance. The last bit was the attic. The structure already looked nice, with the walls and pillars, but it needed personality. I decided to go for a diary writing kind of place, with some chests, plants, and, you guessed it, carpets. The twist was, it was a diary writing kind of place, but for a guy, yeah.
This is a man's house, okay? Here we smelt ore and we drink beer, yeah.
And you should know it by now because I say this every episode, without any exceptions. We're gonna have a chandelier up there, eventually.
One day, believe me, one day we shall have a chandelier in every build. Until we find ourselves that mythical darkwood though, I will make peace with the deco I can craft currently, which isn't all too bad. And voila! This is what we've ended up with. I of course added some little saplings that are currently growing, as well as this little hay target. Well, I say the blacksmith is done. All that's left now is to bring in all the stuff that a blacksmith would naturally store. We're certainly moving this chest. And I'm also thinking about moving this
quartzite because I don't really see myself using it, but it's only taking up the space in here. Oh, and we can also store our past weapons. The most important chest should be, probably this one, no? And past weapons can go here. It is time to upgrade our armor. Take a good look, because this is the last time you see me wearing those copper uglies. There we go. Oh, that's expensive. Wait, what is this word? Cuiras. Suiras. Suiras. Well, this I can't read. These are gauntlets. Do we have enough leather for... Yes! Let's go! This is a copper idiot, and this is the iron idiot. Ooh, I'm in business now, look at me. Oh yeah, you stand no chance against me. Yeah, how about we... Ooh, I look kinda nice. I kinda like the vibe we've got going on like this. Yeah. I wish they added like an armor stand, you know, because I would like to flaunt it. For now though, let's just craft ourselves some more arrows. And let's show that fire golem who's the boss around here. Hoo-hee-hoo. That's how stressed I should be going back in that place. But recording this voiceover now, I will spare you the unnecessary stress and say that this trip was very less gut-wrenching than the first disaster. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh! I don't like the sound of that! Oh no! Oh, no! What do I do? What do I do? I need to figure something out. I didn't say it wasn't a near-death experience though. What on earth is going on? I will snipe out this guy. You might regard the strategy of shooting arrows from a mile away as what some call cheesing. But I say this is better than being dead, and the only cheese around is cheddar I will be munching on later today. I was getting braver and smarter. I realized I could actually block those saliva lick attacks. And soon enough, I found the golem I had come back for. I think that's him. I think I should start by using the bow. Bait him out of that lava circle. Let's do this. Oh frick. Oh frick. Huh? Despite the golem's intimidating appearance, it wasn't the most epic, anticipatory fight of my life. The HP bar didn't even budge, but the loot should be epic, right? Right? That's all? I was hoping for some kind of, I don't know, a ruby or something, since we got an emerald from the earth one. Like, this is lame. I will circle back now and look for any more golems to try and kill a second one. Oh my god, okay. I see another one. Let's not just do an oopsie here, okay? With the lava. No, please give me something cool. And... well, this is anticlimactic. To be fair, they make these guys look so ominous, like in the center of some lava pond or else. While the hardest enemy out here is that freaking toad. Let's gather a bit of iron and get out of here. Remember how I gave you a half-truth by saying this trip wasn't as stressful? Well, I think the game decided to test me and presented me with an opportunity to end this episode with a proper climax. Okay. What is that? I genuinely think I might puke. What? Ah! What is this? Huh? As your eyes can see, I'm keeping an eye on the neon green demon eye, while also keeping an eye for the weird stuff going on below. Or so I thought. Get away, get away, get away, get away! Oh, so that's the essence of the void. I see, this makes sense. Did I kill the eye guy because there's something laying on the ground? More? Are those the same guys? This is terrifying though. You! Oh my... Why is it jumping? Oh no, I didn't get the eye thingy. Is there another abomination like that flying around? I'm openly looking for a bone to pick. I am just a defenseless person who has just upgraded their armor to iron. Voice. How much HP do you have? Okay. Oh my. Why did they start spawning now of all the times? Oh, maybe it's because it's the... What do you call it? An eclipse. Wait. Void heart. What is... Oh! The still beating heart of a greater denizen of the void. This looks important. You know what else was equally important? Recording my memories so that I could learn the names of these abominations. See, this is gonna be the boss of the game. I say it now, in February, when the game is still in early access. I have no clue if the boss is already in the game. But it has only one entry, and so far the scariest mobs I've met are these void creatures, so... yeah. Back at the base, I stored away the loot, including the evil-looking void heart, and ran into the blacksmith to smelt all the ores in my possession. And that's what I call efficiency. Well, it seems that might be it, guys. I have to say, today's episode was a bit less cozy than usual, but still managed to build a pretty nice blacksmith, and I am especially glad that I decided to experiment with this kind of roof. It looks kinda funny, but it captures that blacksmith vibe perfectly. If we didn't add this, it would just be, a sad grey black build, and with it, it's a bit more blacksmithy. So I hope that despite all the yelling today, you still had fun and managed to relax with my video. As always, thank you for stopping by, and big shout out to my members who support my little hustle. And well, if you think you would do a better job against those vile lava frogs than me, you could get yourself the game and maybe use my creator code. Wink wink. And remember, stay kind, stay fearless, because one of us has to. And I will see you in the next one. Aiba, the miner, logging off.